friends. So the past few weeks, we've been reading a lot of informational texts, which are nonfiction texts that tell information. And we even wrote our own how-to books on activities or skills that we were experts at. And you use details and text features like headings and the table of contents to help your readers learn how to do something new. Today, we're going to be starting some new nonfiction writing. We're going to be writing all about books. And an all about book is a text that an author writes to share all the facts they know or all the facts they've learned about a topic. So we're going to be writing an all about book about a topic that we know a lot about. So you just watched a video kind of guiding you through how to brainstorm and how to choose a topic to write an informational text about. So we're going to be thinking about questions like, what do I know a lot about? What do I think my readers will be interested to hear about? What am I interested in? Those are things you're going to ask yourself when you're trying to choose a topic to write about. So I'm going to list some of my ideas for my topic, and then I'm going to choose one that I know the most about and that I think is the most interesting. So I know a lot about cats. I know a lot about makeup. Oops. I know a lot about school. What else? And okay, so I have some choices. So I have cats, makeup, and school. So now I need to think about, what do I think my readers are going to be interested to hear about? Now, the people that are going to be reading my book are you guys, right? So I think that you guys like animals. So I think you might be interested to read about cats. And the good thing is, I love cats too. So I'm going to be interested to write about cats. So I'm going to choose cats as my topic, and I can fill that in up here too, because the title of my book is going to be all about cats. Okay. So you are going to want to choose a topic that you know a lot about. It might be an animal, it might be a person, it might be a type of food or an activity or a toy or even a character, something that you know a lot about. You might have gotten some ideas from my topics that I brainstormed, or you might get some ideas from the brainstorming in that video that we just watched. Okay, so once you have a topic, you can start planning. So make sure you have your organizer that I have right here. It's in your Google assignment. And let's get started on planning. So for my introduction, I want to introduce the topic to my reader, and I want to make sure my reader is interested. So I want to maybe include just a little bit of information about cats to get my reader to want to read more. Let's see, I'm going to say that cats are mammals. And I'm going to say that cats are usually pets. I'm going to say, they can be cuddly, they can be silly, they can be playful. Okay, so now I have some pieces of information I'm going to want to include in my introduction when I go to write my all about book. Now let's see, for our next section right here, it says subtopics. That might be a new word for you. Subtopics. Well, let's see. In the word subtopics, I see the word topic. And I know I already chose my topic. That's cats. So when we have subtopics, that kind of means like smaller topics that are part of my bigger topic. So my big topic is cats in my all about book. My subtopics are going to be categories of information that I'm going to share about cats. So I need to think about what I know about cats that I want to share in this book. I know what cats look like. I know what cats eat. And I know activities cats do. So subtopics are kind of like what your headings are probably going to be when you go to write your All About book. Remember how when we wrote our how-to books, we used different steps, and those were our headings on each page. And each step was kind of like a category of the information that we were sharing. So that's kind of how you want to think about subtopics. Subtopics are little topics, little categories of the information that you're going to share. Okay, and so now after those subtopics, we are going to have a conclusion at the end of our book, just like we did for our how-to book. So for a conclusion, we want to wrap up the book for our reader. So let's see, what do I want my reader to think when they're all done reading this book? What's the last thing I want to say to them before they're done reading? I want to say that cats are amazing animals. And I want to say that my reader might want to adopt a cat themselves. Oops, let's see what I wrote. You might want to adopt a cat yourself. Because I hope that after I share this information about cats, maybe they'll really like cats and they'll want to go adopt one. All right. So I would like for you to fill out your own planning organizer here. And oh, there we go. And can't remember what else I was going to say. So go ahead and do your own planning, and you can watch this video again if you need to, and you can ask me questions if you need to. I will see you guys later.